Rickaby's are here servicing Nick's tractor in our shed. This is what is wrong with the Xerion. See the seal, it's just completely turned to jelly. That's from probably when them sleeves went and it was leaking diesel into the water. So it's just corroded and made that go all gooey. It's like chewing gum. So anyway, we've got one of them coming. Should have really thought, didn't know these were coming today. We could have had it off there instead of Caulfields and it'd have been here, but it doesn't matter. We're not using it, it's too wet. It's quite a misty morning today, there's not really any drying. Anyway, Dave's here doing a bit of chipping. Hopefully he'll get rid of that pile later. We'll come back and see. A lot of steam coming off the chip this morning because it's cold. Tragedy, I've just tripped over the Joe Seals mug and it's knocked the handle off. It's now a cake pot. Thought we'd left it on the floor. We've come to weld this gate because that's cracked. So we come with the generator and the welder. But we forgot the adapter plug. Morgan thought I'd got it. And I thought he'd got it. Oh! Little update on Wellbrook. Bathroom's pretty much finished other than the door need painting and the spotlights in the ceiling. All these have been sort of like repaired where the ceiling's been done. Have you painted this ceiling anyway?
No, you painted the ceilings, yeah.
Ah, right.
We repaired that one.
That was the one where the chimney had gone.
Yeah.
Mark's painting now, but Rob's brought the wrong paint. He's got it. He went to the Dulux shop instead of the Johnson's shop. So Dulux Timeless paint is a different colour to Johnson's. They were downstairs, done loads of knocking through. So kitchen's out. That's knocked through. Beam in there. That's got a beam in. Open this up. That's getting bricked up. This is getting. No, that one's staying. This one's getting bricked up. Because the sink's going to go there and the oven's going to go there. And then kitchen round, breakfast, bar-y thing. Paul's running off and hiding. He's making the fireplace now out of these bricks that James had left over. So just need a piece of oak for the top. That was the fireplace there. That's took out. That'll now be a cupboard. Radiators are in. And I'm tripping over. Looks a lot bigger now, doesn't it? Yeah. I hope you can hear me over the wind noise because we've got the window open to show you. But in the wisdom, the council's put traffic calming devices in on a blind bend. Now, they could have done it the other way round so that we had priority and then the people coming the other way came over. But they've made it on the blind bend, and then also when you go past with tractors, that tree hits the mirrors. And then at the other end, which we'll show you in a second, yeah, this is the other end, so now we're priority, but you catch the mirrors on this hedge, and then when it backs up here, waiting to get through, it backs up to that junction. I'm sure they've got them wrong way around. Look at the mist on that field as it's warming up now, but the air's still cold. Nuts, isn't it? Just pulling. Isn't that crazy? Looks like the field's on fire. It's obviously like the warm air coming out the soil, meeting the cold air. T and J are here for barley. Rob's just loading them now. Dad's moving wood chip, Dave's still chipping. We've come back to get that adapter. Got the adapter now, take two. Just polish that off a bit. Got these on. It's a nice day with these on. If it's sunny. See if the welder runs, the generator runs when the welder starts. I think the rods are a little bit damp as well. See, I had a MIG it. This has got put a roll of wire in here. Power. It's in shape. Oh, it's tripped off. Tripped off. Let me turn this down a little bit. Right now. That's better. Have this too high and it just killed it. Not doing a bad job. We've routed the jet wash out and we're trying to find out what's wrong with it. It just doesn't have any pressure. We kind of always messing with it, so we just parked it up and given up with it. So we're taking these out here. We've bypassed that tank in case it was blocking. I'm just going to see if it's got anything in the valves, but we don't really know what we're looking for. Morgan's jet washing the jet wash so that we can take it to the shop, because I believe that ceramic's got a crack in it there. I think it's got frozen because it's not been drained last winter, and that's why it's been acting up. So we're giving up now. We're going to take it to the shop. They're going to tell us which valves we need or which pistons, and we can get it back together. Someone was asking for a 936 update. I mean, I can. Like that, I can give you one. It's not changed. James has been away. He's now back. He's come back to loads of breakdowns. So as soon as he gets time, he's going to come and put it back together. At least though now, as soon as we put that radiator cap on the Xerion, we have got that up and running. So, but I would like this fixed in the next few days, in case next week we decide that some of the spud ground is going to be too wet to get on. So we go on with the Claydon drill, because you can kind of like lift up and go around wet holes easier, and it has a bit of a leveling effect more than the horse drill, and that's better on that tractor really. We could put it on this, but we haven't got full GPS on this, so it'd be better on the on the 936, not the 724. The 724 will handle it, but it is just a little bit light. We're also as well going to lift the weight block out of the smart box on the Valtra, so that it's got a little bit less weight on the front. Give it a bit more of effect of putting more weight on the back wheels as well, because it needs some weight on the front, but not as much as what we've got. I think we've got 2 ton on the front at the moment. Morgan's made up, he's found Hannah's top and he thinks he can fit in it. You look like Peppa Pig.
Busting at the seams here, right? Well,
do your best Hulk impression again.
What to do on a wet day?
Look at the buttons up, aren't
I think it's fell off.
No rush.
Yeah, these are
Camera's rolling.
These are delicate buttons. I don't have delicate hands.
Need like big toggles.
Perfect.
It's alright, isn't it?
Yes, it fits nice.
Multiple layers, keeps you warm in the winter.
Accentuates the figure.
Yeah, I'm going to lift this out now, but Andrew's wired up that light bar and there's not enough slack in the cable to pull it over the corner to lift it out, so I'm going to have to take that screw out there, push it over, but I might take that off. I mean, this thing's got that many lights on it, I don't think it needs that, so might just whip it off and then get that lifted out. This is one of the reasons why I've been trying to get the jet wash going, because someone turned the grain dryer on with this in the shed, and as you can see the window's pretty filthy, as well as the bonnet. There. Right, I've took that screw out and I managed to get the cable to stretch to here. Rob's got the mini Merlot now and he's just gonna hopefully, well, lift up dead square now. Go on, up, 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 up. Boom out a bit. I should have lowered it on the linkage so it was coming out square. Just go forwards a bit. Yeah, about that much. Go on. Tilt the forks a bit. Tilt the forks because the weight block's not flat. Yeah. Go on, slowly. To be honest, it's just boom out. It's nearly out. It's only got like an inch to go. Just boom out slightly. Little bit. Up. Go on. Go on. Up, 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 up. Right, you're clear now. It's too heavy. I don't need that much weight. I want to put some of the weight back to the back. Someone said, why don't we let the tyres down? Because we did on the 724. There's only 9 PSI in them. Now, I think we could go lower. I think we can run them at about 7. So we probably will now. But as you can see, just by taking that out, it's distribute the weight that bit better because there's nearly too much on the front. It was picking the back up and the front were really cutting in. So probably think that's about right now. Could probably weigh the front axles, but we've also got like a massive toolbox now that we can put stuff in. Morgan's filling another trailer with barley from T&J there here. I've covered in dust because I wiped this and then obviously it's all blowing on, basically tips it into the trailer. But quickly do the birthdays. Ollie Lacey is 14, AJ Gatehouse is 45, Dave Kerr is 37, Ethan Lovesley, I don't know how you pronounce it, is 5, and Dennis Pridmore's on there, £48,614. You saw us using this morning, got it the other week. Problem is, unless you're a midget or a dwarf, when you pick the handles up to wheel it to the right height, the petrol comes out the top, which is really annoying. So you have to like wheel it, stoop down. But let's just check. Yeah, it's got a seal on it. It's just comes out the breather. So yeah, what a ridiculous idea, unless Morgan overfilled it. Does he know what I'm filming? What happened there, Morgan? Cut! That's why he spilt it. It's over full. You have to take a little bit out the back door. What's that now? Yeah, he's about half a ton overweight, so just took a bit out the back door. We've had our task audit as well today, which is for the grain store, so that's took up quite a bit of Ian's time, well, basically most of the day, and I've dipped in and out of it, so yeah, someone else that, well, I didn't film, but it's not particularly interesting, someone checking a load of paperwork. Boiler update, because we've been messing around sorting the chimney out. This is still running on a ratchet strap, but it's quite fine as it's doing it. Barley in the shed is starting to get less. They took, I don't know, 3 or 4 load out the last day or 2. We've kept this slightly separate. Why won't you focus? Because that, we believe, is some spring barley with a darker colour. So we're just going to keep it back in case we need to drill any spring barley where we've not been able to drill wheat this year. We'll get a bit more out, stick that on a trailer, I think, out the way, and then we can get at that straw as well then. So I think there's a couple of load of barley straw that we need to get rid of. Because whenever you put straw in a shed with grain, no matter how good the walls are and the door, you always seem to find mice in there. So I want to get that out really. Dead easy quiz question today. What do them numbers mean? In fact, the whole coding. So that means something. That means something. That means something. That means something. And that means something. You think you know? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, it's gone 6 now. It's not rained today, which is good. But it's going to rain tomorrow. Apparently we're getting 17 mil overnight, my dad's now saying. So we'll see how wet everything is in the morning. Well, that's all for today. Not very much happened today, sorry about that. But thanks for watching. Have a go at the quiz question, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Hoover in your tractor, James.
So apparently the collective noun for hoovers is a hooray of Henry's.